Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save. Now today we are taking on Man City and we are just in the relegation zone. We could escape, it's very possible, but we'll have to see how it goes. Before we get started, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course leave any comments down below for any ideas you want to see in any other episodes. But like I say, we have got Man City today. Let's jump and take a look at how we've got on. So looking at how things have gone, it's not been great. I'll be honest, it's been very, very poor. A 4-1 loss to Villa, 3-2 to Sheffield United, and 1-0 to Leicester wasn't great. We did change things up against Burnley and got a 4-2 win, which was fantastic. Carlos Garcia, absolutely on fire, brilliant. We changed to our old school 4-1-2-1-2 that got us promoted in the first place. We then played Newcastle with a 2-2 draw, which we played really well in. So that was, again, very positive. A 1-0 win against Wolves, and I was thinking, here we go. I think we've got a bit of form now. We could ensure our survival. Well, unfortunately not. Watford were our next opponents who absolutely battered us 3-0. Then we drew 0-0 with Liverpool, so maybe we were coming back into things. No, again, not happening. A 3-2 loss to Everton, a 5-2 loss to Tottenham followed. We were scoring goals, though, which I was very happy with until we played Man United and Arsenal, where we lost 7-0, which I think is our record defeat, and 4-0 as well to Arsenal. So we've had an absolute mare, and I'll be honest, I'm not really looking forward to this Man City game. It's worrying, as I'm sure you're aware, we are now 3 points off Leicester. We could survive if we beat Man City and Leicester lose. Yep, I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll have to see, because this could very much either be the end of our career at Eastleigh, because they might just sack us at the end of this, or we might have to look at maybe tailing off the series if we're just going to become a yo-yo club. But we'll see. We'll play today's game, see how it goes, and decide then. But let's jump into it and see how we can get on then. It is Man City, third place in the table. So we have been playing this formation. I think we're just going to stick with it. I don't think changing it up really is going to make much difference. So I think we'll stick with it for now. And then if things change in the game, that's fine. Conde will be at right back. Pereira obviously in goal. Don't even need to mention it. Abdulrahman and Girk will be playing centre half. We'll swap Girk though. Put him on the right hand side. Von Williams will be playing left back. Mateo, Ibrahim and Anaya in midfield with Slessor just ahead. And then Garcia and Dugdale up top. Daniel has come up from the reserves on the under-23s. He's come into the side now just to give us something else. But otherwise, it's the usual kind of mob on the bench. Ramsey, Slezak, Jaramillo, Sicelli, Rodic, Oza, Pete, Lang. All that sort of stuff. Let's just jump into the game, because there's only one way to find out if we're going to stay up or not. And that will be in today's game. We have had an awful run, to be fair, at the end of this season. Like, we've had four or five games against the top clubs in the league, and we've just not been able to kind of keep a bit of form going. So it'll be interesting to really see how things go in this game, and also if it would really make a difference if we manage to beat them, because you never know, Leicester might just win anyway, and then we've got no chance. But a long ball by Pereira, up to Garcia, who knocks it through. Dugdale's through on goal. Can he finish? Not quite, as Smith gets through there and wins that challenge. I mean, what a start that would have been. Carlos Garcia's ball in. It's not quite able to find Slessor. Von Williams on the edge, though. Finds Slessor again. Anaya, who looks back to Slessor, into Garcia, and he just misses the target. Wow, okay, we've turned up today. We're down for this. I managed to give him a bit of a pep talk before the game, and get him all pumped up for it. So hopefully that'll be okay. It's not good, though. Leicester are 1-0 up against Burnley. Not great, as that will mean we are relegated, which, again, another relegation wouldn't be fantastic. But 10 minutes in, we've looked pretty... I mean, we've looked on top. I hate to say it, but, I mean, we've had the chances, which they haven't. So things are looking good. Let's hope that continues. If we can get a win, great. And then we've just got to hope that Leicester lose the game. So it's half an hour in, and nothing has happened since that initial highlight. Leicester are 2-0 up now. That is the only thing that has really happened. I'm pretty sure they're still playing a really strong side, City. So I'm quite impressed that the boys have managed to kind of really compete with them at the moment. Say that as Moreno takes a corner for them into Smith. It is headed clear, which is done well by Dugdale. Haley will get onto that though for them. He looks inside. He finds Munoz into Combria again. As they're keeping it very well in front of us. Can we kind of hold them off for now and make them make a mistake? Not likely, because it's Man City with Haaland in there. A ball over the top. Martin. Abdulrahman does well though. Sletter receives it, looks forward. Dugdale's not able to get onto the end of that with the ball over the top. And it falls back to Man City. Martin looking out wide to Villar this time. They're playing a 4-4-2, which is interesting. Isn't normally what you'd see Man City playing in real life. And I've seen a lot of clubs play a 4-4-2 in this. In Football Manager now. I mean, there you go. There's the goal. Bruno Coimbra with the goal to make it 1-0 City. It's not looking too exciting. That's for sure. 36 minutes in, 1-0 down. Not great. And just to top things off, Burnley have had a red card. So I think we're pretty much certain where we're standing now. I think we'll be heading back to the Championship next season. Hopefully that won't last long and we can come straight back up once more. But if we don't, maybe that will be the end of the series, because I don't want us to drag this out any further if we're not really progressing as much as we hoped. And it does indicate a bit of a yo-yo club situation. And I have got plenty of ideas in the locker for other saves anyway, so can't complain too much, that's for sure. But we'll just have to see. I mean, we might even get sacked, so that might just be the end here. We might just have to have a new series completely anyway. But there you go. Man City's what am I saying? Man City are dominating now. They've really took hold of the game by the scruff of the neck. Our little flurry at the start obviously put them on the back foot for a moment, shocked them, but it was only a matter of time until they got back into the form that we know that they can play, and the performance that they often do in these games. It's just a shame, really. Arsenal and Chelsea, though, doing so poorly in the league is quite funny. How low they are. Arsenal being in 15th. I mean, the fact that Leicester are down in 17th, and as you may know from our Mourinho challenge, they're predicted to come pretty high in those competitions. So it's interesting to see how different teams can rise and fall in different saves. That's pretty much it. But nothing is happening in this game. Christ, I'm waffling like nobody's business because this is awful. We've got 15 minutes left. The Man City's got a free kick here. It's in by Moreno. Haaland's at the back post. Fires it straight at Pereira, who is able to make the save. But, I mean, he didn't really have to do much. He just had to stand there. But Leicester's very comfortably winning. I don't think they're really too fussed now. Adaramola for Man City, throwing it down the wing to Haaland, who just lays it off to Haley, who gets that ball across to Moreno, who's being pressed, but they've got the kind of multiple men overlap on that side. Maybe that was the mistake I made, having it so it's like this. But we're beating them in the midfield, so you win some, you lose some. It's that sort of thing. But Sletter, can he come forward and make something happen? Go on. Plays the ball forward. Jaramillo is never getting to that. I don't know what he's doing. We've got a lot of strikers as well, is something that I have only just really noticed. So we might have to look at maybe getting rid of a few next season. But Haaland's through. He's through on goal. Can he finish? He should do, because it is what he does, but he doesn't. Good save again by Pereira. Wouldn't be surprising if a team comes in for him and snaps him up, because he is fantastic. And the fact that they didn't the first time round we got relegated, I'm surprised. We got a bit lucky with him signing a new contract for us that put a few teams off, but I'm not sure we'll be able to keep hold of him much more. Leicester 3-1 now. They've got a third. Burnley have got one back, but I can't imagine they'll be making the big comeback that we would hope. Doesn't matter anyway. We're losing 1-0. Let's go attacking, and let's see if we can bring someone else on. Not really sure what to do at this stage. There's not much you can do. Slezek and Pete will come on. Pete. I'm going to call him Pete, because why not? Come on for the game. 1-0 still as the clock ticks down. It's a shame, as we will be relegated once again. We felt this experience before, and we will feel it again this time round. Will it ever change? We will have to find out. But yeah, we have been. There's a couple of things also to update you on, in the sense that oh no, we've been sacked by Eastleigh. Second relegation is too much, and they've got rid of us. I'm willing to experiment. I think that's a bit harsh. I have certainly experimented, but there you go. We can have a look at a couple of the things. Decision to terminate your contract. Regret to inform you that we've taken the decision to terminate your contract at Eastleigh. We feel the squad is strong enough to avoid relegation. We would like to get promoted as soon as possible, but we do not believe that you are the right person to lead the task. The board would like to thank you for the service and wish you the best in the future. I mean, how could you say that when I got us promoted by winning the league last year? I don't know. But there you go. Sacked by Eastleigh. That is the end of the series. We'll probably do a 10 years on, something like that, just to see how Eastleigh can get on, if they do manage to do what they wanted to do without me. And otherwise, there'll probably be a few experiments coming out over the next few days, just to kind of cover that time frame so I can get prepped for the next series. But there you go. That is it. Staff members have also decided to leave the club, which is quite nice. It's always fun when that happens, isn't it? Emerson Boyce leaving. Nathaniel Klein. Mark Howard. Jim O'Brien. James Barrow. Josh Coomer. Chris Parks. Francis Marsden. McCarthy. And Clouds. Let's take a look at Eastleigh, though. Doesn't look like anyone's been appointed just yet. But there you go. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll be back soon for a 10 years time. I'll make sure I'll try and get that out tomorrow, maybe. And then we'll have some experiments. But there you go. Let me know if you think that was fair after everything I've done for them. Because you can see in the info, we're a legend at the club. Yeah, but it happens, doesn't it? It happens. There you go. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. There will be a new series coming out soon, 5 days a week. We'll have to kind of work out what that might be. But I've got a few ideas. I've got a few things going for that. But there you go. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.